Okay, we're back on the review for Chapter 2, and this time we're going to look at problems 28 and 29. On problem 28, we'll first of all find the value of h if you set the 3x plus 9 equal to 0 and solve here. You get 3x equals negative 9, and x will be equal to negative 3. So your center number here is negative 3 on your h value. So climbing out of the hole is negative 2, negative 1, and 0, and then negative 4, negative 5, and negative 6. Those are your best choices for x. So plugging in negative 3 to start with, we'll put negative 3 right in there, and that'll give 0 inside the bars. So then when we subtract 1 from it, you get negative 1, and that would be this location right here where the vertex is. Okay, moving to the right, negative 2. When you plug negative 2 in, you get negative 6 plus 9 would be 3. Absolute value of 3 is still 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. So we get negative 2, positive 2. Let me do that in a different color. And on the other side, negative 4, 2. Okay, plugging in negative 1 this time. This part here would be 3 times negative 1 would be negative 3, plus 9 would be 6. The absolute value is still 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. So you get 5 on those two, and that would correspond to these 2 points right here. And then to close it out, you have 0 going in, and you'll get an 8 answer if you plug that in. So we get 0, 8, and negative 6, 8. Now we have in the front here a greater than or equal to sign. That means we're going to have a solid border and we're going to shade above the V. So that region right there is the shaded region that corresponds to that inequality. Okay, on number 29, we're going to start by solving for y. I'm going to add 5 to both sides. And the tricky part on this one is dividing by 2. On this, you want to divide by 2 here, and only on the outside there, and then down there. So that takes us down to y is equal to 2 times the absolute value of x plus 1. And you can see there's an x in there, so when you set that equal to 0, you get an h value of 0. So we'll just go 1, 2, and 3 on the right, negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3 on the left. Plug a bunch of x values in to find the y values. So for instance, let's start down here. 3. Absolute value of 3 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And so we get 3, 7, and negative 3, 7. Then we'll plug in 2 here. And 2, absolute value of 2 is 2. Times 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So you get a 5 there. And that would be these 2 points. And then it goes down to when you put a 1 in, you get a 3 for an answer. So that'll take you down to these 2 symmetrical points. And finally, when you put 0 in, you get 1 for an answer. So the vertex here is at 0, 1. And this is an equal sign, so we're just going to graph it. And there's no shading on this one. It's just the border itself that's the answer. Since there's no inequality here, it doesn't say greater than or equal to. Okay, that takes us through problems 20, 28, and 29. And we'll pick up on problem 30 in the next video.